Hello and welcome back to Dominions 5. We're on turn 19, which means we are very close to the halfway point for our Cataclysm here, which is turn 40, if you remember correctly. Alright, turn 19, we have a messenger from Ulm, which I believe we sent I don't remember what we said to him. You bring us news most dire. Pangea has been acting aggressively towards us. We have caught their units sneaking through our provinces. No doubt they want peace with you because they think we are easier pickings. At least we now have warning of their impending attack. Interesting. If he does go back and attack Ulm, I will hit him. I'll send a message to Ulm and say, let us know if he attacks, because we will be there to come from the other side. Alright, Micklin. If you want to make a move on Man, I would certainly benefit from it, and I believe that his flank is open since all his troops are on his border. Well, I will go against Man, but I will not be the aggressor. That's for sure. I think Man assumes we are a nobody. I hope they assume we're a nobody. We've seen only that one army around, so we'll see. Joe Bird searched for the quarry for sites, found nothing. We have an event in Gonzai Mountain. Well, diseases. Oh, is that disease because of that event we had a while back? People are dying. Normandy. Rumors of the plague. Yeah, foreign merchants are avoiding the ports. Ah! This is no good. This is not what we want. Palisades and Soulshaker Peninsula is complete. Excellent. And we got some filthy brigands, as always. Okay. So, we have... Looks like they walked back into Lost Trail. Okay. We have questions here. What do we do? Do we... I think we say Pangea were friends for now. If Ulm goes to attack, we certainly go into there. There is no fortress here. He may not actually build one because he's got one here. Actually, fortification right there. He may not put another one in next door to it. You think he's going to leave that empty? Since there's nothing in this territory right now, what can we do over here? If we look at our army, we have these guys, which can go into here, and then, of course, and then all the undead. That's 47 units. Anyone else? I'm trying to see if anyone else will be able to go in there. No, that's it. Just the 47 will be able to walk in there. Is that enough to walk into here? Contains, we assume, 30. That number may be off. We could try it. I think we should. I mean, we could try going in here, but I don't know what to do about Pythium. I say this every time. I don't know what to do about Pythium. Do we go and just go at them? I don't want to like send a message saying please, peace, because we sound weak, and then I just like welcome them into here. I think we just stand our ground, just keep our army here, and walk into here. I think our goal is to go. I mean, this is a big ocean that we can get into, but they're already here. I think we move into here because maybe we can get that throne there, and we can sneak in and get that throne eventually. That's the goal, right? Get thrones. And I think that's what we want to do. So, get a bit of an army over here. Hesha's over here building a palisade, which I could have sent Hesha also down here to the wash. But that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here, actually, we've got good things happening here because research, we're researching a ton right now. Next turn, we will have enchantment 5, which means that this is actually really good, I think. I think we're in a really good place here. That means that all of my double death folks, Danshu, and well, that's all it's here. Nana, your name's Nana. Really, I was hoping to get some more of these other guys in here. Hoping to recruit some more of these, which are actually good. Like double. It's either going to be death or fire. I need death, double death, to make more double death mages because those are the guys that can actually do that. We've got 3 of them over here. We can get spawning terrible things. Okay, let me prepare my turn and think about what I'm going to do here, and then I'll be back in just a second. All right, nothing too crazy this turn. I've got my army from Plane of Insanity heading over to control the bridge here, because we may be going there next turn. Because next turn we're going to have raise horde, whatever it is. So that's good. I do have an army going out with Prongs. I showed this before. Prongs and his folks are going to go charging into. Actually, I think I probably should move you over here. So just go front on. We can do what we're doing. So the Shamblers will go front on, and these guys will kind of come from the side and hit them, maybe. Sure, I don't think it really matters. It's just what do you call them? Independence. So shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully we can take that. And then I do have an army here I made up in Satis here, led by Gorgon, who is taking all of his Falchineers and a few Empoisoner dudes, and he's going to go marching up into the Morgos and then into Shallow Grove. We're finally going to get Shallow Grove. We just had it all, the whole game, sitting there doing nothing. We're finally going to take it. And I think that's pretty much it. We've got a lot of folks reanimating some things. We get some more dead things, and I would like to maybe get into here or into here. So we'll build up a bit of an army, a bit of an undead army here in Death Drop, and see if we can get Garth right here to march in and take this water. So that would be ideal. We could eventually get some up here and maybe take this one, Kraken Lake over here. Would be nice if we could start moving into water. If we're not gonna be, if people don't want to fight us, I'm all for that. We'll go wandering over there. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's the turn. I did send some messages out, however. I got one going to Ulm. Pangaea can't possibly handle both our armies. If war is declared, send word to us. Lizards hate goat men. I'm assuming they're goat men. They got like goat folks, right? I will happily return to pillaging their lands. Our two forces combined can surely squash them. So if they go to war with Ulm, I will happily go back to war with Pangaea. Because I don't know if I can handle them one-on-one, you know, but two-on-one, maybe. To Midgard. Greetings, Midgard. I'm sure you've noticed Pythium swimming in the waters near both our territories. We come offering assistance if needed and pushing them back. Give the word, and our joint forces can surely squash the intruders. So I'm thinking about going to war with, like, charging into Pythium land anyway, because I don't really care to go to war. I don't. There's no benefit in this, going to war with them, other than taking Swayjord over there. But I just fear that they're going to come at me very soon. So it's basically a preemptive strike. Those always work. So that's kind of what the plan is there. And if I can get Midgard in to help me out, then even better. So there we go. That's the turn. Next turn we will have 85. Yes, next turn we will have Enchantment 5, which gives us Horde of Skeletons, and every single one of our guys, these guys. Hopefully you are a blood guy. I'm tempted to actually take you off and get another one of these. I can only get one per turn, but I can get two next turn if I do it right. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. I don't have enough resources and all that. Yeah, I got armies getting built everywhere. Even over here, I started putting in just a bunch of militia, just to have someone around. It feels weird having empty territories, and so I'm trying to get something. I guess there's 70 of those things. I'm sure they are planning on going into the water. Maybe they're going towards me. Maybe that's the plan, but he would be building these Ichthyid warriors if he was going to go at me. So he's going to be going in the water also. So we will be doing that. I almost sent a message saying to Man, this is what I thought. I may do it next time. Telling Man that I've been talking with Miklin, and Miklin wants me to attack you. And I was going to say something along the lines that Miklin and I are friends. He thinks we're friends, and he thinks me and him and Pythium, just to throw it in there, is going to try to hit him all at one time. Pythium can go across the water. But I don't think I want to do that just yet. I probably should send a message to Miklin, actually, just because he's been asking me to go for Man. Let me do that real quick. Okay, send word when your armies enter Man's territory. We'll be ready then. So, there we go. That's simple and sounds like we are helping somebody. Okay, there we go. There's the turn. Thanks for watching. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, somebody's going to expire, aren't they? The snake guy's gonna expire next turn. What am I supposed to do with him? I wasted him. But he's got a lot of men, but there's nothing I can really do with him. Unless we attack this turn. We have a huge army. A lot of them's a bunch of militia. But we could probably easily take him. We'll wait. We'll wait. I also offered to buy a couple other guys. We've got Dagon here, who's he doesn't command anybody, but I put him in one of the territories that has some soldiers and no commander, so he can join in there. And the footmen for 30 men, which I put up here in the Death Drop, because I feel like I'm going to be going to Pangaea in just a minute, in a couple turns. So, yeah, I'll squander the snake, I suppose. All right, next turn. Hang on a second. I haven't quite ended the turn yet. Why is this owned by independence? Why would they not have a territory right by their border? Interesting. My scout is sneaking through here. He's the last one. Very strange. Do I have anyone here that can scout? No, I don't have anything else. Okay. Well, we'll see what's going on up here. I want to see if there's war going on, but yeah, we'll just continue looking at that. Strange. Unless they're like way big over here. We know that they are. I think they're in Dawsberg. Still, maybe they're kind of small. Oh, well, next turn. What? Oh, yeah. We've hit turn 20. Halfway through the game now. That's the wrong button. Let's load this thing back up. Turn 20. Here we go. Everything so far. Lots of things happening. What? Oh, lots of things happening with flags as well. Okay, first we'll start with the messenger. To both me and Pangea, greeting serpents and beasts. We give warning that Midgard will most likely have claimed their 5th throne point this month and will be greedily eyeing of the throne of Pentacrator, 3 points located in Swadejord. Olm, Utgard, and Man have been fighting Miklin, and you've been fighting each other. Midgard has supposed to be fighting Miklin, but so far has only gobbled up thrones, and last turn accidentally destroyed one of my armies. You may need to stop your war if we're going to save the game. Satis, are you able to take the throne at Angelic Reach if Midgard needs to be stopped? Pangea, can your armies help against Miklin? We will give you the throne at Cape Hellas if you can take it. Interesting. I thought Man and Midgard were like buddy-buddy, but maybe not. Midgard is doing really well. They've got, he thinks they have 4 thrones. They got 3 thrones. Maybe a 4th one here. Rasputin has claimed the throne. Who was that? That's for Gandorf, the Leaf Lord. I don't know who these people are. We'll look at it. Enchantment level 5 is done. Excellent. That's what we want. That's what we want. I should have put another one in the next queue to pick up something else. So I guess we're going to go into construction now. We'll about maybe making some items, We'll have to see. Any reanimation. Yes, a lot of that. Reanimation. Battle Dead Squid Wash, which is my underwater battle, right? It is. Let's watch. Come on. Map, work for me. There's my army of undead and, hey, that map's working good. And shamblers. And there's a bunch of, just merfolk. We can handle merfolk. Look, they got little sticks. What are they going to do to us? 12 damage? Yeah, we got these guys. I hope. We're going to find out, I guess. They're running away already. Oh, oh, yeah, we got this. Hang in there, undead. Oh, yeah, we stomped them. Wow. We lost, what, 10 things? That's it? Still 10 things. It's more than I wanted to lose. Okay. Next up, we got event in Ganzai Mountain. Plague is hampered trade, minus 80% tax? What? Normandy, -2 occultism emerged in the wake of the recent plague. According to its dogma, disease is a blessing. Why suppress this heresy, erecting a temple of the true faith, or sending priests to preach the true tenets of the people in, where's that, Normandy? Man, -2 dominion. Sneaking enemy was discovered by a patrolling unit shortly after. Well, where's this at? In Death Drop. Pythium. What are they doing up in Death Drop? Well, we smashed him. Okay. We got another one. Sneaking enemy. Where's this at? In the bridge. This is Man sneaking through my territory. He got bit by the snake. Okay. And then another one. And this is Pangea sneaking through. They actually had a lot of folks. We killed most of them. He killed 11 of me? Where's this at? This is in Death Drop. What's with all the people in Death Drop? Did he try to... He wasn't trying to assassinate, I don't think. He just got caught sneaking through, I believe. Yeah, there's him. I don't think he has any plans of... Yeah, he's just a mob of things. And then we smacked him around. Okay. We lost some of our province defense, but no big deal. Fortress and Death Drop is complete. Excellent. We got brigands in Death Drop. Land is now safe and orderly. Snake Charmer has left us. He chewed off the head of some man and took off. Fernando's Footman has been bought for us. Excellent. And we have Dragon, the Renegade Sage, has been bought and purchased. We'll call it for 2 more months. We got 2 of our mercenaries in here. Okay. Turn 20. What do we do? So, the initial plan is to take this army here in Morgos, which includes Dagon now. And we're going to go walking into Shadow Grove, which shouldn't be any sort of a problem. You guys go join in with Dagon, I guess. Can you join Dagon? Dagon is by himself, isn't he? What do you do? I'll have to watch you. See what all you do. You guys go join Gorgon. Well, I guess you can join Than. You get +1 morale with him, so stay with him. Dan Shu, I have better plans for you, buddy. Horde of skeletons. Yes. Okay. Now I'm confident we're doing... Now things are going well. This game, I didn't want it to hit level 20 this way. The game so far has not gone my way. I really wanted to get, like, something brewing something happening, something crazy happening before this point. Because I feel this is half the game, so people are going to come in here and they start, you know, doing whatever they do. I don't know what to do with you. Communion Slave. With this mind, will allow other mages to guide his magic powers. Mages who want to take advantage of this communion must cast the spell Communion Master. Interesting. Blink. Whoops. What's Blink do for me? I don't know what any of these spells do for me. I don't think I've ever had an Astral Mage before. Transports him to another place on the battlefield. Shields for energy around him. Ain't trying to attack him. Gets their mind blasted. Resist magic. Twist Fate. Negates his first successful strike against one unprotected by this spell. I guess we're just going to go in and... Where do I have this guy? Astral Shield, buddy. Yeah, just Astral Shield and then cast whatever spell you want. I don't know why. I got you in here because I figured you'd grab an army and then head in there, but you're not really what I want. So just hang back there. And Than, I want you to... You know what, Than? You get in there. Attack closest enemy. You join the ranks of killing folks and do that. Skeletons, you are going to stay here along with a line, and you can do your casting of your skeletons. Everyone else I think is good. Adult orders for you guys. We hold an attack closest enemy. Do the same thing as everyone else. Actually, you know what? I could probably have you. No, I like you being up front here. Actually, you might be better at back. I'm gonna stick you up front for right now since we're killing independents. But later, you're gonna go in the back. Okay. Looking good. We're probably gonna lose a lot of those guys because there's a lot of poison going out. All four of us are gonna walk into Shadow Grove and finally take that place. Shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, should be easy. As far as the quarry, we got a palisade coming in very soon. They do have a lot of things around there. You think they can attack me? 50 of those. 20 of those. I'm going to have to go through here. And I'm really glad I got this. How are we looking here? We have a sizable army. What's over here? 30 units. Can we take that? We took this last one pretty easily. So we just walk into there? Well, there's nothing there. They moved everything back to the castle. Why would they do that? Are they trying to... Maybe this is a peace offering. You think? Because we both would be just sort of building up our forces over and over again. Maybe it's a peace offering? Maybe. Maybe. What do we have over here? Okay, so all you guys are going to be led by Ninazu. You as well. We'll get Ninazu renamed in a minute. I need to come back here and check on you real quick. Army setup. I want you control 1. And let's do it. Here we go. I've been waiting to do this the entire game. Oh, not you. Not you. Undo. Undo that one. Whoops. Not you. Actually, none of you. Okay, you are good. Sheemish, you're good. There you go. Enemy dead. All you want. Yeah, that one. I can never get the ones I want. I guess Shemesh is good. So that's really good. You and Ninazu can go do something. I may move you up to the front lines here. But you, buddy, you just stay behind your troops. And you guys need orders. Yeah, let me go do all these orders and everything, and I'll come right back. Okay, we'll go over messages first. So we had this message come in from Man. I'm starting to think Man is a bit of a, what do you call it? Rabble-rouser? He's a lot of talk. And he seems to be all about his coalitions or something. He's got everyone trying to go for Micklin, and now we're going after Midgard. So, sure, I'll play along. Can he be stopped? No, not at Angelic Reach. Anyways, he probably does need to be stopped. To be fair, he does have. Where's the thrones? He has the Inner Throne, which is worth 2, the Throne of War, which is worth 1, and the Bones, which is worth 1. So he's got 4 points already. 7 wins the game. So we don't want him getting... if this is worth 3, we definitely don't want him getting that one. So we may come in and do some striking. Maybe. I don't know what we're going to do just yet. But I did send some messages out. I got one going to Man, saying, "Greetings, Man. The Throne of Angelic Reach is a mighty army at the moment. We assume in preparation for crossing the sea to go to Swedjord down there. We agree they must be stopped, but cannot do it alone. If you can find another to assist us, the 2 of us, we could deal quite a blow if we did it all simultaneously. Keep us informed." And then I sent one to Midgard, saying, "Midgard, We just received a message from Man. He's attempting to create a coalition to stop you. Messages have gone out to myself and Dirty Pangea. And the same day his messages was received, an unfortunate Man scout was caught sneaking through our territory. Needless to say, we will stand with our Midgard friends, right? Best friends, buddy. Buddy. For now, Man believes we're going to join them, and we asked to know when the first strike will hit. I'll let you know, as we are planning a force to strike at Man on that same turn. I don't know what we're going to do. But, you keep things going. Here's what we are doing, though, for this turn and next few turns. We're taking the oceans. We're playing peaceful. We're being friendly. We're making an offering of emotion of peace towards Pythium here, which I think is what this is. Army moved away. Why would the army just move away? Right? That's strange. Unless there is some sort of fight going on down here, he moves his whole army away. So we're going to move a lot of our army out. Not a lot, but like a little less than half. Maybe half of our army is going to go out a bit also. 1 square away. So if he does attack, it's going to be a fortress, though. He can't do anything. Up this way. And our plan, though, is to move into the water, right? We got Prongs down here. He's going to continue on into Grogger Weeds. To take that one out. Should be able to do it because these are just basic little Tritons. We've got Garthright up here, who has an army of undead and one Shambler, and they're gonna move into Soul Shaker Peninsula and then walk into Tentacle Deep next turn. Take that one out, should be pretty easily, and then maybe gain a little bit of force and go to. I wanted to go to this Balaton Lake. There's 40 of them there. I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know how tough those Ichthyeids are, so. We're going to hold off on that. So we're going to go here, and then over to Tentacle Deep. And then, here in the bridge, we are creating another king, like those other 2 undead guys, because we already have a bit of an army here, a bit of undead things here. And so they are going to go... Actually, you know what? Give me these instead, actually. Yeah, like that. They are going to go next turn into Skyplane and then into Kraken Lake. So in 2 turns, we should have a lot more ocean. We'll see how it goes. As long as Pangea doesn't attack, we're fine. I got my scout up here. I guess what happened to Goat Crags might be the same thing that happened here in Lost Trail, where he lost it to this undead thing, which is really strange that it's not been taken back. I think maybe he must be at war with somebody. I would love to take this territory. So we'll move over here and see some scouting out that way. We've got one here in Gornahor going over to Kindlemark to see what's going on with this throne also. And that's it. That's what's going on this turn. Lots of new folks. I didn't get any names done. Well, I'll get the names next turn. We'll walk into Shadow Grove, of course, and we're creating a bunch of, our usual units. We're going with 2 of these guys. I thought I did this last turn, but I guess I didn't. 2 Reborn to hopefully get some more Blood Mages. Not Blood Mages. Death Mages. I mean, double Death Mages. One thing we could do, actually, is we could go over and start taking these Sorrowmancers, because these guys are 3 death. 3 death, 1 fire. They're 4 points, so I think it's better to have 2. I don't need the 3 death. What is 3 death actually going to give me? In research, I'm moving into construction, start making some things. Enchantment level 5, if I had 3 death, I've got Pale Riders. I don't know if those are any good. They're horsemen, long dead horsemen. Reanimate archers, we can get Ziz. Oh, we have to have that. Carry Leviathan. It's a dead, rotting asp turtle. Falls life by a necromancer. I mean, we can maybe get up to that point and start raising those things. But for now, we're going to stick with the little guys and get as many of those out as we can. We don't have a lot of mages down here. So we'll keep on trying to crank out death mages. We saw how important they are before. Still reanimating things here as well, so we can take this lake out rather easily, hopefully, and then move the rest of the squad over this way. Anyway, that's it for the turn. Next to turn 21. Welcome back to Dominions 5. This is turn 21. Let's see how things have gone. I think things are actually going well in our... Wow, look at all the messages. Well, let's see what's happening here. We got a message from Man. Oh boy, what kind of rabble-rousings do we have today? Greetings, serpents. As predicted, Midgard did indeed claim the throne at Witchgrove, but Olm attacked and took it back from them. And rightly so. Midgard lost their prophet in the battle, wouldn't dare risk their pretender to claim throne, so we have bought some time. Midgard is supposed to be allied with Ulm against Micklin, but yet has yet to draw blood against the common enemy. Man has decided to give Midgard another chance, but they must start to act with honor. We will tell you this because you are also aligned with Midgard, yet may also need to help stop them in the future. Beware their less than elegant words. Yeah, okay. We see you have forces that have entered the water in Dread Squid Wash. That's right. We'll be taking Grogger Weeds. The following turn following this one is inside our sphere. What's fear? If you take Grogger Weeds this turn, we ask that you vacate it before our attack. We are happy to set this new border with you in stone. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're a good friend and trusted neighbor. Words about really? All right, yeah, whatever. Olm, greetings. If you can produce a fire booster, we would greatly appreciate it and could trade handsomely for it, particularly earth, nature, or death gems. I'm not sure what a fire boost something we can construct. We might be able to make it actually. Micklin, we want to give Olm time to take back his treacherous move. This is from Micklin. Give Olm time to take back his treacherous move, but alas, he hasn't. So may all know. I guess this is going to everybody. Olm agreed to a non-aggression pact and broke it with no notice. Do not make the same mistake of trusting a single word from his lying vampire lips. Man is certainly more scheming and treacherous, but at least he has basic honor. Sure. Midgard. Everybody's a Vendworld. A Viking war cry to use. Let's it be known that in honors of Rasputin, Midgard's greatest love machine, we arms now declares war on Avalon. Oh yeah? Midgard versus man? Nice. Lizardmen, greetings. We think you got many meat to chew with Pythium. We got once of Water Province, but we tells you what. You take lands from Pythium, we not complain, and we honor your conquest. We not attack you. You can't, he's at war with everyone else. We betrayed bigly by Ulm, and has no more armies to attack Bloodmen of Micklin. He has nothing to fear from us. We only defend our nation from coming invasions of Utgard and Ulm. We think landmen of Avalon make exaggerated complaints against us, and find faults with us even when we tries to help, so he expects this is excuse they will use to attack us. Our Volva sees this and tells us to build fortresses ahead of time, so that's what we has done. Now we must hold our fortresses against all betrayers. Beware's Olms. They saw a chance to stop us, and they believe they can also kill Micklin without Midgard, so that's why they attack us when we tell them where our enemies be going. Like landmen, we use excuses and calls us enemy. It justifies war, but keeps clear, simple fact. Who attacks who? Ulm attacks Midgard, that's who. Don't listen to self-serving excuses. Keep facts of events in forehand of brain. Ulm wants to take all of Micklin and not share. So they destroy Midgard. Now Midgard cannot take lands from Micklin anymore. Now Midgard has no armies to defend against Ulm or Utgard. Okay. Construction complete. We're working on level 2 now. We have reanimation happening all over the place. We're bringing all kinds of skellies in because we are going for the water. Revive King has been made as well. More reanimation. Yes. Battle in Shadow Grove. This is the one that we finally took. We had this one forever. We should take... I lost my mounted commander. Okay. We should have taken this one a long time ago. We finally got it. Okay. Try to add this up. Did they kill some of their... I guess they killed some of their own people? A lot more died than I killed. Unless it gives credit to the poison slingers for the poison killing folks. Let me view this. I haven't really used the poison slingers much, which I know is like a big tactic for statistics. Oh, right, it's broken again. So everyone's gonna hold. Arrows go in. Armosas get slaughtered. Mad slaughtering here. My slingers ran away, you cowards! That's strange. He's blinking around the battlefield. Okay. We'll have to figure out something with the poison slingers because I need more in a formation. I think it's like there's a magic number, like 6 or 10 or something like that. If there's you have to have more than that number, otherwise they're more likely to run away. So we can make sure we keep more of those guys. Grogger Weeds, this is our battle in the water, which we won pretty handily. Well, I don't know about pretty handily, but we lost a lot of our undead. Lost a lot of shamblers as well. But we got them. Okay? That's the one that Man says he's walking into next turn. So I guess we need to prepare a defense. Because we ain't leaving, that's for sure. Aurelius Quarry has Misfortune. Yeah. And some brigands there. Okay. So, we got to figure out what we're going to do here. Look at that. Look at the water lanes. Excellent. So, we've got good things going on here. We've got, over here, we've got Garthright, who is armed with lots of undead things. And he's going to go, we're going to go ahead and do it now, walking into Tentacle Deep to take that one. Over here at Death Drop, we have another massive army just waiting. So, I think once we hit... These aren't connected. I wonder if I should raise a second commander here and walk into the Balaton Lake. Well, so we've got Hesha over here, who I was wanting to get into over here. Work on this lake. Do you have any dead things around? Any dead things around? No, no dead there. Any dead here? No, no dead. So we'll have to get an army set up to go this way. If man walks... There's his army. 100 warriors. That was Ichthyod. So he's going to want to walk into here. We're not going to let him. If I try to hire a mercenary... Well, I can't hire any water people. We certainly can't... We can't take that. Triton guards are pretty tough. And we can't defend against 100. We can always raise our province defense way up. He says he's coming in. We're not letting him come in. We're putting up a fight. Do we attack man? I don't think we should. We should. I really want to. I look at this. No in there. I want to just walk in, but we can't. We should focus on the waters, right? We're doing a... I think I'm doing good. Staying calm and taking waterlands. We should get our army here. We have more dead things here that we can bring in. I could run Hesha down here to pick up some more folks. And then walk in here. We could raise our defense. Now, if I raise my defense, how much should I raise it by? Like 50? To defend against that? I don't have much of an army here. I don't have a commander, so I can't move these guys in. We can recruit a few folks. Like 10 of these. So we'd have... that. I think our war with man might be starting. I'll have to send him a message. Okay, so we're gonna prepare for that. I'm assuming that Pythium. This is like a wordless ceasefire we have here, a wordless peace treaty because he's walked out of the territory. You don't have anybody even around here. Nobody's around. We could just walk into Bleak Grove if we wanted to. I think maybe he thinks we're at war with Pangea still, and so he doesn't want. He thinks we're not going to attack him. But I think what we do is move our army to Gonzai Mountain. If man attacks next turn, we take him out. We move our army from here into Death Drop. Death Drop comes down to the peninsula. I can't leave these borders though, because Pangea is a problem still. Maybe these guys go into Satis and then down to Earthscar. Like that. We'll go down here and then move over. In the bridge, we've got all these undead things, which I want to get into the water. I could, actually, this turn, couldn't I? I forgot I hired a guy. Okay, yeah. All you undead things, get on him. It's going to be a long episode otherwise, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward just a bit. Or, well, just cut out this part. All right, so here's the plan for this time. It took me a while to figure this out. I've actually stepped away, did some errands, and thought about this, what I want to do about man here. So man, when I first read this, messages are strange because he sends them, and then I get him the next turn, and he receives the next ones. You know how it works. They say, if you take Grogger Weeds this turn, we ask that you vacate before we are attacked. We're happy to... So they seem to think that they're going to walk in near follow... So next turn, they're saying they're going to walk into there. So he will either carelessly or without, you know, just walk in, assuming I'm going to just let him have it, or he's going to wait a turn and not attack. So basically, here's what we're going to do. We're standing our ground. I'm hiring a lot of the province defense, which is probably not still going to be enough to hold them back. Maybe. If it is indeed 100 of those things, or 95 or whatever, we'll have a problem. It looks like there's more tower guards, though, in the back. I think, yeah, there's a whole row of those guards back there. So there's 2 rows of these things and then 1 row. So maybe like 2/3 of the army-ish is those. So maybe there's like, I don't know, 60 or 70 of them. So with a decent-sized province defense, and we got a little bit of a formation here attacking the rear. We got another group here in the wash that are heading in also to help out. If he attacks, then we'll have some issues. Obviously, we're not giving him that territory. That's ridiculous. So I'm repositioning a lot of folks around here. I believe we have a decent border with Pangea, but I'm not going to call anybody off from there. Pythium, I believe we do have a peaceful border here. That's got to be what's going on here. They're walking their troops away, so they're like, hey, you know, friends, I think is what's going on. Midgard, we also, as we saw the message, they're good. Our goal is to not fight anyone just yet. Maybe man. We're going to be taking the waters, though. So we've got Garth right here, cruising into Tentacle Deep, taking that next turn. Up here in Death Drop, we have loads of more Skellies up here, just itching to go into Balaton Lake. So we've got Hesha, who's charged over here to Death Drop, going to pick that army up and go into the lake next turn. And then Leon, our new one that we rose today, is going to run up to Satis and pick up a collection, well, a few. We got a couple folks casting reanimation. We don't have a lot of gems. But he's going to grab, he has a bit of an army here with him. So he's going to grab those, go collect some more, walk into Kraken Lake here, and take that. So that's the plan. So in a couple turns, we should have all these. We'll be able to get the Tide of Dreams very soon. We can be able to get both of these easily, and this one, and maybe the Sheen if we can move in. I don't know actually who owns that one, if anyone does. But that's the plan. So if we can stay at peace, and people just leave us to go walk into the water, fine. The issue, of course, is with man, but we'll see how that goes. So I've moved some folks around. We got folks going into the mountain to stand here. We got an army going into Earthscar. This army over here with Ontinti is going to head into Satis, and if they attack, we'll move into Earthscar and move into man's territory. And that's it. That's the plan. So I sent some messages out. I got one going over here to man saying, do not weaken our bond by demanding lands you have no claim over. The Satis have now owned Grogger Weeds and will hold it at all costs and will retaliate if provoked. There we go. Look at us sounding all angry and stuff. Pythium. Greetings, Pythium. Our troops have stared at each other long enough, and we accept your removal from the borders as a first act of peace. As much as we would like to own those woods, those there, we do not feel it's reason enough for war, and also there's nothing in their lands that we wish to have. Really, there's nothing there. They have one throne, but other than that, there's no reason for us to go down there. We see you've moved into the Western Sea, over on this side. As long as you abide by owning our side of the sea over here, we'll honor the claim to the west. So can we officially claim peace? So hopefully we can get peace with Pythium and not have to worry about our southern border. We got a big army down here. Well, a reasonable army. Mostly it's, I mean, got a lot of Faustineers here, but the big fake army is this one here with all the militia, but they're just scraps, really. I would like to get to the point where we have, like, 3 real forces. So I'm sort of I'm doing a lot of moving around trying to get that. These guys are going to go up to Skyplane to maybe fill back in Aurelius Quarry here in a minute. So I'm not going to be defending the bridge just as much. We're heading most of the folks up here and over on this side. I'm thinking actually maybe we should go over the bridge just in case we're needed next turn. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's possible they may fight, but we got armies around. We're fine. Okay, so that's the turn. Yeah, and this is the end of the episode. Thanks again for watching. I may actually start making these 2 episodes, or 2 turns per episode, because they're obviously a lot longer. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.